2021 is coming to an end now. Simply unbelievable. Okay, so actually, the ending of the year came as a shock because I found myself planning for Christmas and my son's birthday, which happens all in December. So this is the last month of the year. Wow, red alert, the new year is really round the corner. So when I know Christmas is round the corner, now the motivational pad, right, comes alive because I am all about reflecting for the year, preparing for the next year, how to make the next year, the new year, a greater one. And you know this stuff, right, excites me. Does it excite you? Or is it only me only? But anyway, reality starts to hit that the year is ending, and I admit that there are times when I ask myself, what happened to the entire year? Okay, so this video will help us to review the year of 2021, and I really hope that you find some time to reflect and review before the start of the new year 2022. So take a day off, disappear for a few hours, sit in quietness without any distraction to do this activity. Highly recommend you to do this activity with your journal and a pen. So if you do prefer typing it down onto your phone, that's your choice. I love the pen and the paper, and there's actually power to handwriting. Okay, tons of information out there, but we're not going to cover in this video. Okay, so yes, reflection. So here is the key. We live in a very busy and noisy world. Distractions are all around. Now, I admit to the fact that no doubt the invention of the mobile phone, okay, has transformed how we live for the better. But there are times where the phone and technology has affected my way of life in a not so good way. In summary, if I have a choice, right, I hope to throw away my phone at some days of the week, okay? Because of the technology and the fast pace of life, we tend to miss out precious moments and experiences that could contribute much more. So by reflecting and evaluating, you are making your brain revisit that particular incident and perhaps see things in a different way. Like what John Maxwell said, experience isn't the best teacher, but evaluated experience is. Now you can experience something, okay, without reflecting through or evaluating it. Okay, an important lesson can just be like, oh, something that happened, come and go like a breeze. Okay, no, but we won't want to waste such moments because they don't come easy. They are precious moments for us to learn something. Okay, so I always believe in reflecting for the year also because it gives me the momentum and motivation that I need to make the following year a better one. So you know, when you say Happy New Year, okay, it's a new chapter in your book of life. Many things have happened last 2 years, especially at the time when the world was fighting against a virus. Now, what is abnormal seems normal. My training, jobs and business took a turn. I lost some of my loved ones, relationships have strained, fitness level was affected. Now, I'm determined to make 2022 a better year. So I hope these questions that I use to reflect upon my year will help you to review what is most important to you, set the tone right for the following year, gain the momentum and motivation to go after your dreams and goals, and of course, learn from the experiences that you are going to reflect on. Okay, so let's start the reflection questions. Okay, question 1. What are the highlights for 2021? Now, they can be achievements or mini milestones of your life, greatest memories for the year, or a turning point in your life, etc. Now, our highlights can be drastically different, okay? So no one is going to judge you for making that experience as a highlight for the year, for 2021, okay? So for me, one of the highlights for 2021 is when my business partner and I say goodbye to the brand that we built for 8 years, okay? We took a step of faith and started a new brand. Uncertain? For sure we are. Are we still uncertain now? Definitely, but we are just gonna do anything to make it work, okay? Question 2. What areas did you do right? Now reflect upon the main areas of life, which includes your health, finances, personal development, your career, your relationships, self-care, home care, okay, some of the things that you can reflect, and what are the things that you have done right according to the standards of your life. So for me, going back to serve the children in the church is something that was right. I took a break when I entered motherhood, and I'm really glad to be back in action again. Question 3. What areas could be improved? Now, you could also use the main areas mentioned in the previous question to reflect the areas that you think that you could have done better, that you could have improved. Okay, so have you neglected your health, growth, self-care, or even relationships? Now, one of the areas that I hope I could improve is relationships. Now, no doubt I spend lots of time with my family during this pandemic. Okay, from home-based learning of my son to working from home of my husband, I spend so much time with them and I love it. I really love it, okay? But sadly, I neglected some of my extended family members or even close friends. You know, when you are not encouraged to mingle with people, you stay within the inner circle. Now, for me, it's my husband and my son, and I got so comfortable, and meeting anyone else is just weird. Okay, so maybe life is just overwhelming, but I kind of lost the motivation to meet other people simply because I am too comfortable at home. So if I could, I would hope to reach out to more people and maintain the relationship with them. Okay, even if it's done virtually. Okay, but I failed to do so for 2021. Okay, so I hope moving forward into the new year, I could take more initiative in reconnecting with my friends and family. Question 4. What are you grateful for? Now, what are you thankful for today? Now, there is a power in keeping a gratitude journal or even counting our blessings. Now, we are constantly exposed to messages on social media platforms prompting that you do not have enough and you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Okay, but the real fact is that you actually have what you need. You really do, okay? So if you're watching this video, trust me, you have way more than the majority people in the outside, in the other parts of the world, okay? So think about the good and simple things, okay, that still remain the same, which you are appreciative of. Now, I'm thankful for my son who have changed and taught me what matters most in life. Now, don't underestimate a child and the things they do can potentially teach us adults important lessons in life. Okay, so let me share with you an example. My pace of life is always fast.
I eat fast, I walk fast, I shower fast, and I fall asleep fast too, okay?
But my 4-year-old son hasn't learned a concept about time. So you know, children don't have the sense of urgency in general. So I found myself hurrying my son every morning, and my son will not understand the terms of being late, being punctual. Okay, I'm not saying that we adults shouldn't have this concept of time, okay? But on my off days, I am rushing myself too. My son has taught me how to enjoy being slow, standing in the middle of the pathway, looking up into the sky to see the beautiful clouds, standing by the window panel to see an ambulance passing by because he loves vehicles. Come on, when was the last time you actually look up into the sky? Go and spot a moon and enjoy the stars. I am grateful for my son. How about you? And we have question number 5. What are the top 3 values that you want to focus on in the year of 2022? Values help us make sound decisions. Your values are the things that you believe are important in the way you live and work. Now, they should determine your priorities, and deep down, they are probably the measures that you use to tell if your life is turning out the way you want it to. So when the things that you do and the way you behave match your values, life is usually good. You're satisfied, you're contented, you're happy. Okay, but when these don't align with your personal values, that's when you feel wrong. Okay, so this can be a real source of unhappiness. So this is why making a conscious effort to identify your values is so important. Okay, so I have provided a link in the description box below to access the full list of values. So take some time to choose the 10 values, top 10 values, okay, that you want to focus on for the year of 2022 in ascending order in terms of importance. Now, your list of values will help you to make decisions in life, at work, or even your relationships. So for example, health is one of my top 3 values for 2021 this year. So drinking my vegetable juices and shakes, going to the gym, or hitting my spin bike at home, now it's a non-negotiable fact. So you find me in gym at 7 a.m. for class, no matter how hectic my day would go. Okay, so days when I skip the routine, I just feel that my day is just off, man. I'm definitely not in my best shape yet, okay, but I'm much alive on days when I hit the gym at 7 a.m. instead of sleeping into 8 a.m. Because health is my top 3 values in my life, in my list, my life is pretty scheduled around my workout schedule. Now, I don't exercise when I'm free because I will never be free. I schedule my appointments around my fitness routine. So you get a key, right? Okay, so what are the top values for 2022? I actually have one more question on what are the goals and resolutions you plan to achieve next year, but I am keeping this for the next video because this question itself has many parts to it. Okay, I am going to schedule a day off for myself to dive deep into these reflection questions in my own quiet corner, and I hope that these reflection questions are beneficial to you. You're going to end the year right. You're going to start 2022 on a good note, okay? So thank you very much for watching this video once again. I'm Patrina and I look forward to see you in the next episode.